In today's video, we are going to be making a hypersonic anti-bloon, which is the 5th tier upgrade middle path for the super monkey. We are going to combine it with the ultra boost all the way to ×10, and also using the Homeland defense on the village, and see if we could try to manage to shred that fortified bats, even the all-out rushes against my opponent's side. So you're gonna have to watch it and see if I defend it or not. We're gonna have to find out in here, alright? So if you guys are new to my channel, if you guys want to see more content like this, please subscribe and also smash the like button if you have not already. And also, if you guys like to support me on my channel, if you guys want to able to buy stuff like VIPs, monkey money, and a hero showcase, etc., if you guys want to able to buy some stuff, make sure you go to the creator support and type in code Kevin Gaming in the shop here. It will help me out, and also it will support me as much. So if you use my code, thank you guys so much for using it, alright? But without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Alright, here we go, guys. So we got this map dogs, and we're gonna try using Engineer Village and also the Super Monkey. It's because we are finally gonna be making a hypersonic video once again for today's video, which is going to be the 5th tier middle path upgrade for the Super Monkey, which is going to be the Anti-Bloon. So yeah, our goal is just to make a hypersonic Anti-Bloon, and we're gonna see how many pops and also how much is it going to be during this mid-game rounds during the all-out. So we're gonna see if we could try our best just to try to manage to try to able to go epic late game here, because right now we're going up against Noble Squire 2529, and my opponent is gonna be starting off with Quincy or Cyber Quincy, and also he's got the Boomerang, which is going to be their tower. So it's a good thing we're gonna be using the loadout here, because I know I have not been using that loadout for like a long minute ago. Basically, I know the Engineer Village, it's one of the best combination, like many people have been saying about this. When you actually use the strategy as usual, the strategy you could possibly do is just to able to make a god boosted any hypersonic of 5th tier towers. Like for example, if you got boosting the True Sun God, which is the 5th tier top path, it's gonna shred that BAD like every single amount of the game here. So that's why I really wanted to see if we could try to manage to go epic late game until we could get to round, maybe it's around 40 or whatever, because I ended up linking down to 445, which is not good. But it's fine. We can still send my opponent a rush, but we can still try to send ourselves a rush here. So that's why we want to do is just to try to see if we could try to manage to like able to survive without even losing to the game here, to be honest here. But it looks like this guy has 3 boomerangs, but the thing is, this guy never upgrades to the ricochet or anything like other upgrades like Bionic Boomer. But he needs to go for the ricochet just able to be safe here, because if he does have ricochet, then he's going to be helping out by cleaning those balloons out, which is going to be helping out by without even leaking down like a ton of lives here. But hopefully this time we could try to go for the better upgrade if we need to. But first, what we're going to do is just to clear off the obstacles here, because I want to see how this is going to work out, because I want to place down maybe the Anti-Bloon like right here. Because remember, I want to place it down like right about here for the Super Monkey, like in the later rounds. So once we place on the Super Monkey, then I'm feeling the Super Monkey is going to be quite useful just to see if we can manage to try to able to go epic late game. Maybe we could get to round, I'm not sure what round are we going to be rushing, because don't forget, I ended up linking down like a very annoying lives, like it's 5 lives, so it's kind of a bit annoying to see. So that's why I wanted to see if we could try to manage to send myself and also my opponent with some rushes, so that way we're going to see if this is going to be worth it just to see it though. But looks like my opponent's going to be using the Cyber Quincy ability. Also, he's using the level 3 actually. So for the camo popping power, I'm not too sure what is this other camo detection that this guy has, because only for the boomerang, basically only the 5th tier upgrade that it could pop it only with the boomerang, it's only the top half for the Glade Lord, because Glade Lord could actually pop camos. So that's what we wanted to do, is just able to send like a couple more eco, and then once you save more money, then you'll be able to afford the Glade Lord, whatever you need to do here. But for now on, we're going to go for another Engineer, which is going to be right on top, because I really need to go for the Bloon Trap if we need to get that straight. So let's go for it right now, and this will be the middle pack, because I want to target all the way up, so we can is to clean up every balloons on top, so we can easily get a ton of feet from the trap. So it's going to be pretty useful. So we're going to have to see how this is going to work out. And what do you know, this guy has a submarine, which is going to be his second tower. So this guy has the decamo for everything that he has here. He's got the sub, because I forgot sub could decamo every single amount of the camo balloon. So that's what I want to do, is just to like go ahead and go for the submerge, because once you go for a submerge upgrade for the sub, it's going to decamo every star amount of the balloons here. So that's what I want to do, is just to able to go ahead and go for the submerge, and you're gonna be good with it though. But yeah, looks like he's gonna be fine with it though, with everything that he has here, because he does have a ton of a little bit of a ton of eco, I'm feeling, because again, he sent me with some pinks, sending me a little bit of eco. I'm not too sure why my opponent's not even sending me eco as much, because right now I'm the only one to send with some eco here, because I know sending eco, it will be quite important here. So that's what I want to do, is just to like able to send your opponent with some good old progression here, just to eco as usual. But we're gonna see if this is gonna be worth it, just to able to get this trade. Also, can I target my traps here? I don't think I could target my traps. Let me see if I could target like all the way up. I can't target it. What the heck? Oh, it's because the X button is in the way here. That's why I cannot even target the traps, which is starting to annoy me to see. Like, I literally hate how the X mark comes here, because every time I clicked it, it wouldn't let me target the trap like all the way up here. So that's what I want to do, is just to able to place it like towards the siding here, so that way we're going to be quite a-okay with that. Also, we will go for the super monkey like right now, because I really need to go for the super monkey, which is going to be probably going to be going for the mill path upgrade for the anti-bloon, because don't forget, our goal is just to able to go for the anti-bloon hypersonic, and we're going to see if we can try to manage to see how good and how much pops are we going to be having here inside of this game here. So we're going to send them with some purples for the fun eco, because I forgot to mention, guys, sending purples eco is going to be quite better, just able to get this progression here. So once you send like purples eco, then you will get more income like very fast. So that's what you want to do, is just to able to set to purples, because group purples is the only choice, just able to send more income very quickly here. So that's why you rather get 7 per income, and also it costs like 115. So we have to make sure we need to send only sets of purples for the early rounds or the linking rounds or whatever, because once we send that, it's going to help out by getting your income like very fast here. So that's what I want to do, is just only send it with some purples, and you're going to be quite okay, just able to get more eco as faster, like 1,000 eco, etc. Alright, here comes the mob about round 20. So let's see if my opponent decides to build another third tower, because I'm not too sure what his third tower is going to be. But looks like my opponent, he's gonna... Oh my god, he's building another glade lore. More glades, I meant to say. But why not go for another tower, man? Okay, I'm gonna stop ecoing from now on. I'm not too sure why my opponent didn't go for another... I mean, he needs to go for the bomb pad, which is going to be the mob press. Because, again, mob press is gonna be helping out by cleaning those up here. Also, don't die to the ceramic. Alright, he's gonna be good with it. I'm not too sure why my opponent did not build up his third tower, but it looks like he has a spy factory, which is going to be his third tower. This guy will go boomerang, sub, and spy factory, which is definitely weird to see. I don't know why so many people have been picking out spy factory, even though my opponent... Look at his side here. Basically, he only builds up is going to be the more glaives. Because, again, more glaives, it's going to be helping out, but it's not going to help out during the linking round. Because if you don't have enough money just to go for it, you need to go for the mob press at the bomb path. Because again, bomb path is to push back mobs, and also it will push back every BFBs, even ZOMGs. But you need to have a lot of mob presses just able to be sure of it. So I'm not sure if this guy knows what he's up to here, because I don't know if this guy will probably not going to go for another upgrade crosspath for the upgrade for the whatever you called it for the boomerang. So I don't even exactly know why, but we're gonna have to see if my opponent decides to go for the Mara press just to handle these blend balloons here. But it looks like he's gonna be quite okay with that. It's round 26, by the way. And let's see if we could try to ultra boost it once again. And also I forgot to place on the bloom ball earlier, but that's fine. We might place on the bloom ball whatever we want here, but for now on, I think this might be the perfect time just to go for the anti-bloon. So once we get that anti-bloon up, then we are going to be quite a-okay with that. So there we go with the anti-bloon, guys. Let's get it. And by the time we could get to times 10 for the anti-bloon for the hypersonic, then it's going to be quite useful to see if we could try to manage to able to survive during the all-out rushes here, because I know all-out against BADs with the anti-bloon hypersonic, I don't think it's not going to help out by cleaning those up. But once we do that, then I'm not sure if this is going to be helpful just to see if we could try to manage to clean those up like very smoothly. Because once we go for the homeland, like whatever we want here, then we're gonna see if this is gonna be worth it just to like able to insta pop with the BADs inside and everything that we need to insta pop all over it with the super monkeys instead. So for now on, we will go for another one, because I will go for it all the way to the dark champion, because I really need to make sure we can start going for the dark champion if we want here. And don't forget, we might want to make sure that you want to use the totems for level 7, because once we use the level 7 totems, then the anti-bloon is going to be making it a little bit stronger. So that's why I want to make sure just to go for the totems level 7. And then once we use it though, then it's gonna shred that, etc. Alright, so there we go with the homeland defense at the bottom here. So in case we need to micro the homeland, we're gonna should be quite okay with that as well. So from now on, we got the time save for the anti-bloons. So there we go with the times 10. Well, not times 10. We're in the times 8, by the way. We need 2 more ultra boosts, and then we're gonna make it to times 10. So we're on times 9 right about now. Let's go. And let's go ahead, get up to another one as well. I will go for a couple more dark champions if we want to, because once we go for a couple more dark champions, then we're gonna see if this is gonna be worth it just to able to get this heads up. If not, we might stick with only using the anti-bloon just to able to make sure of it. But I'm feeling we're gonna be quite okay just to able to get this straight here. So let's go ahead and go for the triple XL trap, because we need to make sure we need to go for the triple XL trap just to able to feed every DDTs at the back here. So we need to go ahead and go for the nest of the village right here, because once we place down the village right next to the XL trap, then it's going to clean up every DDTs, etc. Because if you don't, then the DDTs will go through the XL trap. You're gonna leak down all the way to 0. So that's why you want to make sure that you want to able to go for it just to able to be safe here. But we're gonna go for the times 10 right now for the anti-bloon. So there we go with the times 10 for the anti-bloon. Let's get it. And I'm not sure what are we supposed to do against my opponent, because I know we're both going to be going epic late game each other here, because once we do, then we will start sending my opponent a rush until round 37, maybe round 38. We don't know exactly yet, because I need to stop ecoing probably a 25k per eco. So once we stop at ecoing at 25k, then I don't know how exactly it's going to be worth it during this game rounds or whatever. But let's see how many pops here. So it's 165k per pops on the anti-bloon. But once we send our opponent a rush, then we're going to be doing is we are going to try to send a rush to ourselves. So let me see if we can stop ecoing right here. So it's 25k, we stop here, and look at the calculation that we have here. Basically, we like to see the calculated number here, so that's why I wanted to just able to send a couple more purples. Even though you want to calculate numbers, it's really unique. All right, there we go with the Legend of the Night, by the way, because I need to go for it immediately here, because if we don't defend the BAD or whatever, then I think the Black Pour is going to activate from the Legend of the Night. So in case we don't end up dying to that, then we might able to insta-kill it with DDTs against my opponent. But it is round 38, by the way. Let's see if we could try to send my opponent a rush here, because I know I'm down to 5 lives, prefer 145 lives plus with 150 lives. We're down 5 lives per short. So we could do is just to able to send ourselves a rush, because again, we don't have any generator lives, to be honest here. So we have to make sure we need to send my opponent an all-out before round I don't know how you say it, but round 40 is about to come out. But for now on, we're going to go for another dark champion, right now. I mean, I need to go for it right now if we need to. And I think we're going to be quite okay. So, in the next round, guys, we will start sending a rush, and it's going to be pretty big. So, we're going to see if we could try to able to defend that all-out fortified bats with the anti-bloon hypersonic, because we got the times 10. And then we could use the level 7 Totem's ability if we need to. But for now, we're going to go for a level 20 for the Exili. But here comes round 39. We're going to send my opponent a rush right now. And we're going to blue boost it to ourselves. And we're going to try to see if we could try to insta-kill that fortified bat with the strategy. Even though with the hypersonics, it's going to be quite useful. Oh no, he's sent me with DDTs. Okay, I think it's going to be quite okay. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's use my totem, use my homeland defense, plus with tower boost. I'm not sure how good is it going to be, but we're gonna see if we could try to able to destroy the infinite DDTs or BADs. So I'm not too sure it's gonna be worth it just to get used to it. He sent me an all-out DDTs at me. I don't know why, but basically it's not going to do anything, guys. Or maybe not, actually. He might be dead to himself. He might be dead to a DDT. There's literally no shot. Okay. I'm not too sure why my opponent sent me an all-out DDTs at me, but we're gonna start using my home on whatever we want here. But I think he might be dead first, because unfortunately he sent him himself with some DDTs here. But let's see how many pops here. Only 548. Dude, that is the weakest anti-bloon hypersonic. That is not doing pretty much well. But I'm feeling we're gonna be shredding that BAD rush, which is pretty unique. So yeah, he might be dead to the DDT or BAD rushes. Let me use my Moabhex ability. And I think we're about to shred that rush super duper smoothly. Oh, unless... Okay, we actually won the game here. Okay. I don't know why the anti-bloon is not doing pretty much well. I mean, to be fair, the anti-bloon did not do actually well here, because I know every single amount of the time it says I ultra boosted all at the times 10 plus with homeland. it was literally doing the worst thing. So I'm not too sure how good is it going to be in Battles 2. We try our best just to see if we can manage to insta-pop it though, but it was literally crazy here. But I guess I'll take that for the day here, because I know the Anti-Bloon was doing pretty a little bit well, so that's why I got like 600k per pops. So I'm not sure why is it doing pretty much well against BADs, but it did pretty well still. But basically, I don't know what to say, but let me know down in the comments, alright? But I'm gonna conclude this for today's video, so I hope you guys do enjoyed it. If you guys have not subbed, please subscribe, and also smash the like button if you enjoyed today's video. And I will see you guys in the next one, and peace everybody.
Yo.